Isn't it strange when you're a stranger? Faces look ugly when you are alone. Deliver Us from Evil. Now, this is the new film by Scott Derrickson, who has previously directed films such as The Exorcism of Emily Rose and recently a film called Sinister with Ethan Hawke, which I really liked. This film stars Eric Bana and Edgar Ramirez as the two main leads. It also co-stars Olivia Munn and Joel McHale. So the basic concept of this film is that Eric Bana is this New York police officer and he is investigating a few crime scenes and he stumbles upon some weird shit. And Edgar Ramirez's character is a priest who has been dealing with exorcisms and demon possessions, I guess, and he knows his shit. And he comes around and he's found amongst these crime scenes, and as Eric Bana's character starts to stumble upon some weird happenings in these crime scenes, he gets together with Edgar Ramirez's character and tries to get to the bottom of these mysteries. Now, I quite like this film. It does have a lot of cliches in the film. I mean, Eric Bana's character is a typical New York police officer. He's grumpy, he has this, typical kind of sayings. So this film is like a thriller, kind of horror. It does have some scary moments in the film. I mean, I found myself scared shitless at some scenes, but other than that, I was okay. It was more of a thriller. It was more story-driven than just to scare you, I guess. Had some kind of story to it. It was cool. I guess you can say this film has a lot of similarities to Constantine, John Constantine from DC Comics, also in the film with Keanu Reeves. You can see that Eric Bana's character, he has this ability, he can sense things. So very similar to John Constantine, where he has the ability to see beyond and see demons and ghosts and the other world. So Eric Bana's character sort of has like a similar sort of ability where he can sense sort of things and see a few visions, I guess. And you can also say that Edgar Ramirez's character is kind of like John Constantine as well, because he's involved in this world and he's a bit of a badass. And yeah, so there were a couple of funny moments in this film that kind of relaxes the audience before scaring them again. And they were kind of alright, but like when Edgar Ramirez's character is basically like saying his praise to this demon trying to get him out, and then just breaks into song halfway, and that was kind of weird. Also, this movie references Jim Morrison's group The Doors a lot, and that might have thrown some people off a bit, but if you're a fan of Doors like I am, then it was fine. So I really liked Scott Derrickson's last film that he directed, which was Sinister, and I thought this was a bit of a step down from that, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, I enjoyed it. It's the ratings for this film are not so great at the moment, but I still enjoyed it. I thought it had some sort of a good story to it, and also did scare you, which was the whole point of this sort of mystery, thriller, horror film. So definitely do recommend that you go out and see this film. It is a bit of a scary film, and people will be jumping from their seats and getting a little scared. Full do reviews, I give Deliver Us from Evil 6 evil spirits out of 10. I'm Sin Jurek, and I'll see you next time.